And now let's talk about the if-elif-else structure. The elif keyword is Python's way of saying if the previous conditions were not true, then try this condition. This forms sets of any number of mutually exclusive code blocks, and Python evaluates each condition in turn, looking for the first one that is true. If a true condition is found, the statements indented under that condition are executed, and control passes to the next statement after the entire if-elif-else. The else keyword catches anything which isn't caught by the preceding conditions, and in other terms, if none are true, the statements under else are performed. And here is the syntax. So if condition followed by the condition statements, and an elif another condition followed by an elif condition statements, and another elif, and finally an else, and then a statement follows the else case. So in an if-elif-else structure, you must have at least one if, zero to many elifs, and an up to one else statement. And then here's an example. So if we have the integer age, and then if age is greater than or equal to 18, the statement to be executed. Elif if age is greater than 16, and finally an else case. All right. And notice here, if the age here is 20, both age is greater than or equal to 18 is correct or true, and age is greater than or equal to 16 is also true. In that case, Python evaluates the first true condition and then moves on without checking the others. And let's see this in Python shell. So back to our age example. So we have an age that is integer input, enter your age, and our conditions are if age is greater than or equal to 18, we said you're old enough to drive. If not, we can have another elif condition, and we can say if age is greater than or equal to 16. In that case, we can say something like you are old enough to get a permit, and I mean the driving permit. Okay, if not, then you're not old enough to drive. So let's try this. And so I'm gonna enter 20 first, so you're old enough to drive. Then I'm gonna enter something like 17 in between. You are old enough to get a permit. And if none of that, say the age is 14, you're not old enough to drive.